Picture this: a hidden AI powerhouse is flipping the script on how we craft video games, potentially transforming them overnight. But here's where it gets intriguing: could this innovation spark a revolution in creativity, or is it a double-edged sword threatening jobs and authenticity in the industry? Let's dive into the fascinating story of Valorant, that adrenaline-pumping team-based shooter available at playvalorant.com. Developed by Riot Games, a company owned by Tencent, this game has become an unexpected playground for cutting-edge artificial intelligence research. Insiders reveal that Riot is experimenting with AI models that are native to 3D environments to craft new characters, settings, and narratives. These models aren't just generating flat images or text like many AI tools, they are building immersive, three-dimensional worlds that feel tangible and interactive. At the heart of this innovation is Tencent's Hunyuan family of models, Hunyuan meaning first mix in Chinese, symbolizing a blend of technologies. Unlike other AI systems that excel at text, pictures, or videos, Hunyuan can conjure up 3D objects and entire scenes that users can engage with. This capability is already in action for another Tencent title, GKART, and even catching the eye of independent game creators. When asked for details, Tencent chose to stay quiet, but a source close to the company shared insights on the condition of anonymity. Think about the game industry's demands: it often requires massive resources, time, money, and skilled artists. Traditionally, designing a single character might take a full month of painstaking work. Now, with Hunyuan, developers can simply input a text description, and in just 60 seconds, the AI spits out 4 distinct options. It's like having a magical assistant that accelerates creativity, turning weeks into minutes and opening doors for smaller teams or solo creators who couldn't afford large studios before. This breakthrough hints at a future where AI that grasps and recreates our physical world becomes a staple in game design. Beyond just speeding up content creation, these tools could enhance virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, experiences, making them more lifelike and seamless. Imagine slipping on a VR headset and stepping into a world where every detail feels real, no more clunky glitches or placeholders. And it's not limited to entertainment. Such AI could teach robots new skills, like navigating complex spaces or assembling objects autonomously, bridging the gap between digital fun and real-world utility. Experts are buzzing about this surge in 3D vision research. Alexander Raytrick, a grad student at Princeton University exploring fresh ways to produce 3D content, puts it plainly: there's an explosion of interest in 3D AI applications. From crafting media to self-driving cars, and tackling challenges in augmented reality, the possibilities are endless. He points out that video games are a perfect fit, as outputting 3D meshes, basically, the digital blueprints that define shapes and surfaces in 3 dimensions, like a skeleton for your virtual avatar, is core to building engaging game worlds. But here's the part that stirs debate: integrating AI into game creation isn't without its storm. Critics worry about widespread job displacement in the gaming sector, where artists, designers, and programmers might find their roles shrinking as machines take over creative tasks. Some voices in the community argue that games incorporating AI-generated elements should be clearly labeled, much like food products list ingredients, to maintain transparency and ethical standards. Others counter that the ship has sailed: AI is already woven into the industry's fabric, too pervasive to ignore or reverse. Tencent has been actively releasing tools to showcase this potential. In July, they unveiled Hunyuan World 1.0, a model for generating interactive scenes. I personally tested it a while back, wandering through a whimsical valley of colorful Lego-like blocks that stretched into the horizon, feeling like a scene from a blockbuster animated film. Lately, I've experimented with the simpler Hunyuan 3D, which lets you create standalone 3D objects. I used it to design custom characters for Dungeons & Dragons, even 3D printing them for my tabletop adventures, a fun twist on bringing fantasy figures to life. And just in October, Tencent upgraded Hunyuan World to allow users to upload videos and convert them into dynamic 3D environments, blurring the lines between recorded footage and fully explorable spaces. Tencent's work reflects a larger evolution in AI. Many specialists believe true advancement requires AI to deeply comprehend the real world, not just data patterns, but physics, geometry, and interactions. This focus on 3D understanding positions Tencent alongside other giants. Companies like Microsoft, Meta, Stability AI, and ByteDance all offer their own 3D models, but Hunyuan tops a leaderboard designed to evaluate these tools on Hugging Face, a popular platform for AI resources. Startups are jumping in too, adding fuel to the fire. World Labs, led by Fei Li, the renowned Stanford computer scientist who helped pioneer modern AI, has created Marble, a tool that builds cohesive, persistent 3D scenes. This could revolutionize on-the-fly game generation or provide reliable data for training robots, ensuring consistency in virtual worlds that don't glitch or reset unexpectedly. The academic world is equally excited. At Stanford, a project called 3D Generalist uses large language models, LLMs, those powerful text-based AIs like GPT, to intelligently alter scenes by adding objects. Ray Trick at Princeton is developing code-based methods for generating 3D scenes, empowering LLMs to interact with and modify environments in sophisticated ways. Meanwhile, Google DeepMind's Cymer 2 demonstrates how AI agents can play, reason, and learn within 3D virtual spaces, paving the way for novel gaming mechanics where characters evolve based on player actions. As 3D AI gains traction, Tencent could solidify its role among China's AI innovators. Beyond gaming and films, Tencent runs WeChat, China's ubiquitous messaging app that doubles as a social hub, and even has its own chatbot, Yuanbao, baked into WeChat. But it's their gaming expertise that might give them a leg up in this 3D-centric AI landscape, blending entertainment savvy with technological prowess. What do you think? Is AI the hero saving game design from endless toil, or a villain eroding human creativity? Should games always disclose their AI components, or is that just slowing progress? Share your views in the comments. I'd love to hear how you see this unfolding.